Stud Aquatics here. This is the aquarium that time forgot. I mean, it's in my bedroom. It's a planted aquarium. It's gotten way out of hand. The algae's out of control. It's really ugly. It needs water. It needs a major water change, and that's what I'm going to do now. This is a 39-gallon Bowfront, and when it's taken care of, it's gorgeous, and that's what we're going to do to it again. And so I do have an LED light on here. It is an aquatop light is what it is, and it is a plant light for freshwater plants. It does really, really good. And the reason it's doing this is I haven't done a water change for a long time. I've got a lot of phosphates in there. I'm sure if I tested them, they'd be high. I'm running a Marineland canister filter on this, and it hasn't been changed in probably 6 months. So we're going to do that now. I am going to do a water change on this. The first thing I'm going to do is get this siphon tube hooked up to my sink so that I can start siphoning water out. I'm going to do probably a 75% water change on this thing. So I will add more to this later. You can see all the gunk coming out in the siphon tube. I hooked it up to the kitchen sink, and we're just pulling all the gunk out of the bottom that we can. I'll probably trim up a whole lot of these plants, really knock them back so I get new growth. So I'm going to continue to do this, and we will add more later. This is the canister filter I use. It's by Marineland. I got it out. Be careful when you take these out. Make sure you have a bucket in them. Sometimes you'll drip some water. Don't want to put that on the floor. And basically what you do is you pop this thing up, and then I'll have to use 2 hands to get that out of there. But then this thing comes out, and then you can take off the whole thing and get to the inside of it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And I have all of my replacement filters right here. And I will go ahead and add new replacement filters, rinse all the bio balls and stuff, and get this aquarium looking good again. When you take one of these Marinelands apart, be very careful. And once you get there, then this little piece sets up in here like this. You turn it a quarter of a turn counterclockwise. It comes out. We'll clean that out really good. And then it might take a pair of pliers. Be gentle. And then this is the magnet, and see how much slime is on it. Scrub that off with a toothbrush, scrub this off, and get a brush down in there. That way those magnet to magnet is clean again, and you'll blow a lot more water. It'll be a lot better. And then once you've done that, then here's your trays. Keep track of how they go in there, the sequence, so you know top to bottom. And I'm just gonna lay this here real quick. So that one goes there. And then the next one is the bio balls, which do not let them dry out. If you let the bio balls dry out, then you will lose your nitrifying bacteria. So you can rinse them, but do not let them dry out. And it's not a good idea to rinse them with water that has chlorine in it. This is the bag that has the activated carbon in it. I will be replacing it. There's another one down in here. And there's more bio balls that you do not want to let dry out. Make sure that they stay wet at all times. There's one more in the bottom. That should be the floss, because it goes down through the middle and then it comes up. It starts at the bottom and works its way up. And the bottom one has kind of a vacuum. There it goes. And that is the big mechanical filtration floss. So I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning these things up, get this thing put back together, trim some plants, and keep working on this. Okay, I am filling water back in here, and I like to put it on something so it doesn't stir up the bottom. I don't know how well this is going to look. I got a lot of plants out of there. And this filter here, there's a button right back in the back there that you have to prime it. You have to keep pumping that. It pulls air through it until it starts pulling water. And then once you get it to where it's only pulling water, then you can plug it in and it'll go. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this up. I did add a good dechlorinator, always do that. And this thing has been needing it for a long time. This is my guppy tank. I have a lot of guppies in there. They have babies all the time. So I still need to fish out some plant matter that's disconnected, so I'll do that. So once it clears up and I'll get it completely done, I will add the finishing touches to this video. Things have cleared up pretty good. It obviously looks a lot better than it did before. And I basically just mowed off a lot of those plants. I took all of the leaves out that had really bad algae on them. Did a complete change out on my canister filter. and has a little more clearing up to do, but it's looking really, really good. I have a lot of guppies in there, and it's worked out really, really well. This has been needing done for a long time, and this is the 39-gallon Bowfront, all cleaned up. This is Studnick Aquatics, and thanks for watching.